Hey guys, Pazu here. Welcome back to Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. Now that we have all the ingredients that we need to make that cure, why don't we go back to that underground secret lab? Okay, should I combine the items inside the inventory or should I use them here? Yeah, I think I need to combine them first. So the flower with the tube?
Hey, it worked!
Valerian flowers vial.
Well, I'm almost there. I just need to add some alcohol to bring out the medicinal ability of the valerian flowers.
Yes. And now combine it with the alcohol.
Hey, it worked!
Valerian flower and alcohol vial.
I need to place this in a chemical mixer to create medicine for Mantis.
Alright. Here goes.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
Press any button? Oh, activate. Oh, maybe not.
Not much here except for a chemical mixer.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? 3, 0, and I can't press any of these buttons.
Not much here except for a chemical mixer.
Huh? Is there a switch? What am I supposed to do now? Maybe it's inside my inventory. Oh, it's right here already. Okay.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
So now we got the medicine. Should we go back up to the car? I think we are done. Yeah, probably the end of the demo right here. Alright.
I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up. But, not as ready as I should have been.
Sorry. I can't control it.
State the obvious, strike a deal, ignore the obvious. Let's strike a deal.
Tell you what, give me the Tesla egg, we'll call it even. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes. I am Mantis.
Religious beliefs, usual genius. PI litmus test. I have no idea what that is. Usual genius. Let's do religious beliefs.
Mantis, as in praying mantis. Yeah, serves me right for not being religious.
That was Margaret's code. So she did see me. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time. Crowd technology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. We found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Lego Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost, and in the end we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. He pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Mantis hands me a photo with the coordinates of the Tesla facility, and it's on an island off the Panamanian coast. As I turn to go, he gives me a veiled warning. When I step into Tesla, it'll be like entering the 9th level of hell.
Alright, that is the end of the demo of Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. So, how'd you guys like the demo? I love it myself, and I can't wait till the full release on April 22nd. And that is when I will begin a full blind let's play of the game. So please join me again, and I will see you all next time. Pazu here signing out.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coy Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore.
What year do you think it is?
Are you serious?
Whoever did this to you could have wiped your memory entirely, but they didn't.
I'm a big fan of forgiving and forgetting. Mostly forgetting.
Do you have disturbingly realistic, vivid dreams of another era?
Whatever happened to that big, lovable moron?
If I'd asked you that 2 days ago, you would have punched me in the face.
Maybe I should punch you now. Might jog both our memories.
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
I don't know what kind of bastard I turned you into.
It's one of the great mysteries. Tesla conducted an experiment and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City.
Man has created hell on earth, and the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Nikola Tesla was a genius. The FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers, and the Tesla cash just disappeared.
This is what Tesla intended.
I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe because I believed in its code of honor, but even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. Temptations become obsessions. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens.
Mantis, you gotta hold it together. I can't. You gotta tell me where the egg is. I'm trying.
Everything has led to this.